So, el ban de TikTok. I did a poll, and this is what Spanglish Generation responded. So, it was close, but most people agree with the TikTok ban. Now, I think I fall more into the I could care less category, and I'll explain why. Even though my biggest platform is TikTok, and a lot of people have found me and my other platforms, which are way smaller, on TikTok, I don't depend on TikTok, and I wasn't motivated by TikTok to create content. I created content before, and I will continue to create the same type of content with or without TikTok. So, quite honestly, TikTok doesn't dictate my content creation, and I don't get anything from TikTok. I don't monetize. I don't, and even if I did, what would I gain? So, in all reality, this is my opinion. This is what I believe. And it's the quiet part that everyone is saying out loud. By everyone, I mean a lot of TikTok creators. This is not about protecting the public. When did the government recently, honestly, or ever, but mostly recently, cuando el gobierno se ha unido de ambas partes, de la derecha a la izquierda, de arriba, de abajo, and come together for the good of the people? Really? Ay, resulta que the good of the people, cuando tiene que ver with American dollars, yendo pro Ucrania, with the good of the people, cuando tiene que ver con not dropping people that need medical coverage, that really need medical coverage. No, when it comes to that, we don't need to come together. We don't need to come together when it comes to the border crisis and securing access to the United States, safe access, filtering the people. No. We don't need to come together for that. We need to come together for a TikTok ban. But if the Chinese bothered or worried the government so much, why weren't they worried about the Chinese manufacturing the vast majority of our medicines and products? Mira cuando vino COVID, que se cayó todo China. A lot of people died not because of COVID, but because they didn't have access to the medicines that came from over there, communist country China. And so no, porque TikTok is a communist app. Listen, TikTok may be whatever it may be, pero los chinos están aquí hace rato. This is not the first time the Chinese are here. The government is not worried about all the Chinese investors that own toda la tierra aquí en Estados Unidos. Pero olvídate de eso, que están en China, en Cuba, 90 miles away, investing in our backyard, mingling con los rusos. No, the government's not worried about that. No, the government is worried. You know what the government is worried about? And this is why they came together to try and ban TikTok. Because you find many truths on TikTok. And TikTok, sea como sea, unites people on many topics and exposes a lot of things that get viralized at a higher rate because of the algorithm and the way it's structured. And I don't know much about algorithms, but I can tell you this. My videos on TikTok get viralized so much easier, and a lot of your videos too, than on Instagram, that they go there and they shadow ban you. TikTok shadow bans you. But somehow things still get viralized. Things get through because people push certain topics through. It doesn't happen on Instagram. It doesn't happen on Facebook. It doesn't happen on YouTube. It doesn't happen on X, Twitter, whatever that is at this point. TikTok is exposing so much. And a lot of the things that you see coming out that people are being aware of now, they find it on TikTok. Yes, you can find a lot of crap there. Yes, you can find a whole lot of mess and silly. But you can also find a lot of people exposing so much and raising so much awareness. You don't know the amount of people that write to me and say, I had no idea this and that about communism and socialism. Thank you so much for speaking about Cuba. I am more educated now. And I knew something that I didn't know before. And I appreciate that. Hundreds of people on TikTok. So I think what bothers the government the most is the access to so much untapped like information. Yes, there's a lot of misinformation, pero bueno, who is the misinformation? The misinformation, la meca de la mala información es el gobierno and mainstream media. So, ¿a ellos les preocupa ahora? Oh, that's my Cuban flag. My little Cuban flag. La americana se me cayó, but I have to put it on the other side. Now they're worried. They're worried about la gente sharing too much information in their view and actually making a lot of people switch views and think about things that they don't want people thinking about. That's what's bothering them. And that's why everybody's running, coming together. Demócrata, republicano, independiente, chino, blanco, azul, pelú, black, porque lo que necesitan es tratar de, apagar ese source donde la gente está hirviendo, buscando, encontrando y compartiendo. And that's scary to them.